If everyone could start making their way to the seats, we'll start in just a minute. I can do that again if you want. Well, hello, everybody. My name is Troy Baker, and it's my family. I get to welcome you to our little event we're having tonight called Myth and Music. Isn't that cool? What a great name. We're excited because we finally get to showcase some of the talent, a bit of the music, a little bit of the story behind our game, Stray Gods, a role-playing musical. That's when you clap. Just making sure. Stay with me, guys. It's going to be a long night. To everyone here in the theater and to everyone on our live stream, thank you so much for being here. We want you to join in the conversation, participate, share your thoughts by adding the hashtag StrayGods. 4 years ago, my dear friend, and I have cards, by the way, you'll find out why. My dear friend and collaborator, who is not only our composer, but he's also our maestro and our band leader tonight, Austin Wintry. Yes. Austin says that he told me that they had just signed on to a new project with a new developer in Australia called Summerfall Studios. And they were working on a musical game. And he asked if I wanted to be involved. And I immediately said yes. And they were gracious enough to allow me to be a part of the team as the performance director. So I got to work side by side with Austin and David and Liam, with our incredibly talented crew and our cast. So that's why I'm here. I also, Jesse Cox was supposed to be your host for tonight. And Jesse was not feeling well. And also, everyone's staying healthy. So we decided that we would put me instead. So this is what you got. You're getting your money's worth tonight, folks. So Jesse, thank you so much for still supporting us. We really do appreciate it. I hope that you hope you start feeling better. And that's all the preamble that I need to do. Are you guys ready to get started? Great. Let's set the stage just a little bit. We begin in a high school gym, and a lonely girl, set adrift, seemingly without a purpose, a young woman named Grace. This is our hero, and she's played by Laura Bailey.
Like a boat lost at sea, with no sails, not a breeze, I am drifting cold waters, no star to be seen. Is the world too much, or is it just me? Everything I set upon unravels at my feet. Everything I've learned wasted on a girl who doesn't know how to be free. Like a boat lost at sea, with no sails, not a breeze, I am drifting cold waters, no star to be seen.
All right, I'm already going off program. Nobody freak out. I sat and I watched on Zoom Laura step into every session. A nervous, incredibly capable, talented performer. And I've heard you sing that song now countless times, and it still just amazes me. How good is she? That's just the start. That's just the start. We're just barely scratching the surface. I can't wait to tell you more, but I do want to come here. You play Grace.
I do.
Okay.
Hi.
Hello, Troy.
Nice
Pleasure to
meet
meet you. Wonderful.
Great. Good times.
You've played varied characters. You've played characters that are very similar to you, like Vex from Cricket Roll.
Oh, she's just like me.
Well, she's basically you with pointy ears and a
Yeah.
British accent.
Yeah.
So, and then you played characters that are very different from you, like Abby from The Last of Us.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just like her.
There it is. You split the room on that one.
Get over here, Troy. Just kidding.
To you, where do you feel Grace falls in that spectrum of similarity?
Oh, God. I think we are very similar in that we are both like feeling very vulnerable in this moment. Grace is very unsure of herself as the game starts, and with her new, I don't know how much I can say, with her discoveries, she finds herself along the way. And I think through this game, it was a very similar process, because I started feeling so not only like unsure, but almost inadequate. You know, like that first session, I was terrified, and I feel like I went on the same journey that she did. By the end, I understood. That was great.
Incredible. Okay.
Do you want me to go away?
That's a great answer.
Oh, thanks.
I want you to kind of stay out here because we've met you. Let's meet some more of the characters that we're going to meet in our game. And we're going to start off with the person who plays your best friend, as a matter of fact. This is the character of Freddy, who is played by Janina Gavankar. Hello.
Hello. My mic doesn't work.
It's okay. May I see it real quick? I have a magic tool.
Great. Oh, is it just not on? Cool. I'm a professional. Oh, still no.
Just kidding. That was fun. Isn't she great?
Good.
Janina's amazing. Bye.
Doesn't even need one. He's going to perform a quick diagnostic. Just a quick temperature check. By applause or woo-hoos or whatever, who has heard of Stray Gods before? Overwhelming majority. Okay, so we're playing to the house crowd. That's what I want to know.
Great,
okay,
great.
You got what? Janina.
Troy.
You are a musician.
I am.
You are a songwriter.
I am.
You are a singer.
I am.
You are an actor.
I am.
You are also a gamer.
I fucking am.
In what lab were you created? Can I go to there?
You are there, you weirdo. We are from the same lab.
We are cut from the same ilk. I was the first batch. She was the perfected one. So, Freddy, your character, is very much at the heart of this story. You are a very emotive actor. I loved watching you work. You're very emotional. What did you connect with the most about Freddy?
Oh, gosh.
Yeah, I set you up for that one.
Well, does anyone out there have a friendship in their life where they sort of know, and it can be genderless, this is not about anything other than you can kind of tell that in another world you two are just supposed to be together. So if you felt that, you have felt what Freddy feels. and if you, I don't know, I mean, that's what I really responded to, and let's be very, very clear. These two people are some of the most talented actors on the face of the planet in any medium period. This woman right here, no offense, is the most talented actor on the planet. So when I knew that we were going to get to work together and I was going to get to have this kind of relationship with you, that was it. So getting to attach all of those feelings to you is just really special work to be able to do. Yeah.
Come on, how wholesome is this, you guys?
Listen, this is a real community. You know, this is like some Avengers Assemble shit, this cast.
Pretty much.
But that's also because Cap called us, you know what I mean? Like, that's what happened.
I was afraid she was going to go Thanos, and I was like, well...
But that's really what this is, right? And I think you can
you.
feel that. This whole night's going to be wholesome because what you feel is a community within the games industry led by really, really talented people, and we got to pour all of it into a very special game. And that's all I got to say about that. So
Amazing. Well, we're going to hear more from you later on. Yeah, hugs and stuff. So, okay, I want to delve deeper into this. For those of you who've heard about the game, but not necessarily what the game is all about, let's tell you a little bit about what the game is. So our game takes place in a contemporary world where the Greek gods of old are still around. They're just in hiding, but they're living among us. You play as Grace.
I do.
And on this particular fateful night when our story starts, Grace has an encounter with one of these gods, Calliope, who is a muse. Calliope will die in her arms, big spoiler, but not before she passes on her power to Grace, not only making her the new muse, but also the prime suspect in Calliope's murder. So, she also only has 1 week to prove her innocence. That is our story. But how does it function as a game? I cannot explain that to you. But Austin Wintory can. So please bail me out.
Happy to do it. So when we got started on this thing, you see me okay? I'm kind of hidden behind my instrument here. Here, I'll just kind of change all the mics and settings. We spent hours getting perfect. The long and short of it is, when first meeting this team and saying we wanted to do a musical, we wanted to do an interactive musical, my rule was I'm not interested in writing songs that take place between seminal moments of gameplay. The songs need to be the seminal moments of gameplay. The player needs to be tasked with navigating a song that is unfolding in real time, which have real consequences, which determine her fate, which determine all the final events of the game as it shakes out. Which one of Troy's favorite things to say is at the beginning, why has no one done this before? Well, we found out it is fucking hard to do what I just described. And I'll give you just a very quick primer. If you imagine the dialogue systems that you would see in a BioWare type game or a classic sort of RPG, there's often a kind of, here's the good choice and the evil choice, and you're encouraged to sort of role play. We took a version of that and we put a spin on it, and we said, well, most of these songs involve Grace getting some kind of, she's in an adversarial situation with someone, she's trying to prove her innocence, and there's a bunch of people that have all kinds of agendas. So she has 3 strategies with which to deal with these people, which are color-coded in the game, red, green, and blue. You'll see this in action tonight. Red would be your confrontational, you're aggressive, get in her face. The green is the much more empathetic, I'm trying to kind of see where you're coming from. And the blue is the clever, can I outsmart you, can I outmaneuver you? 100%. The velociraptor of options. And I don't know if they even heard what you said. And so, the biggest thing I wanted to communicate, first off, I'll just say it up front because I don't know if I'll have another moment to. So usually we would do this at the end, but I just will preemptively, even though you haven't heard them, give huge love to our musicians up here. Most of these are folks that I've been working with for years, many of whom had never played together before, despite the fact that they all play on my stuff, and this is just an absolutely wonderful, wonderful thing to share this with you tonight. But getting back on our rails here, the thing I really wanted to drive home, that has been the singular joy for me on this project, has been working with this person right here and the rest of our cast, who you're going to get to find out about. Holding on to the secret of our incredible cast for the last few years has been eating me alive because they are such superhuman people. And ahead of our next musical number, if I may, we thought we'd just give a demonstration of the absurd stupidity we subjected these actors to. So, if you'll indulge a little theater, we're going to have a recording session as they went down. Because the thing to remember is these folks have busy lives, they're off filming themselves be murdered and, you know, all kinds of things, you know, complicated, very in-demand actors, which would mean we'd record for a few days and then say, okay, see you in another few days, which would mean you got to come in as the performer and onboard a song that might be 45 minutes worth of material. That sounds insane. It is. That's the one takeaway I'm going to offer tonight. And just the speed with which that had to be communicated and learned. And so I just thought I'd give a little sense of what that's like. Where'd our director go? Did we lose our director?
I'd like to make an entrance.
Troy Baker, everybody.
I can do it again if you want to. I can. Okay.
So just to give you a sense. So, all right, here's a little section.
Am I good here? Should I go over there?
You go where you're comfortable.
Or whatever.
You've
I might
got
have
the
to look
mic.
at your script.
Stay on mic so they can hear you on the stream.
What's what?
Stay on mic so they can hear you on the stream.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
Ah.
You're wavering. You're wandering, I was told.
I'm just here with my people in the crowd. There's apparently people out on the internet I'm not
internet.
thinking about. Okay, so here's a little thing. This is in the middle of a song. This is absolutely, and there's also, these are branching songs. There's 100 ways we could be coming into this moment. But if you'll indulge me, Laura, this is our moment. We're gonna start simple like this, and you'll.
Oh, right, yeah.
If you wouldn't mind singing that for me. So,
Thanks for your welcome, it's the first time here, or something. I'm so something that's crazy. crystal clear.
This
You
is actually
play your
perfect.
show, I'll just go grab a beer. Didn't come here to quarrel with you.
All right, let's just stop for there.
Okay.
Not a bad dry run.
Now, does our director have any thoughts?
I don't want to give any notes yet. I just want you to do it again.
Wow.
All right, here we go.
Wait, where's the lyrics? I forget it already. Okay, now I know.
Now I have a note.
Thanks for your welcome, it's the first time here. You made your feelings for me crystal clear. You play your show, I'll just go grab a beer. I didn't come here to quarrel with you. If I got the lyrics right, that would be good.
Yeah, this is what would happen every time. She'd be like, guys, I don't think I can do this. I don't think I can do this. And then second take, it's like, well, just that. All perfect.
Yeah.
You're annoyingly good.
Yeah, okay. I did get the lyrics wrong, though.
Okay, so then,
So
that's just like dropping us into the middle of a song, but then there could be a completely different variation of that.
And on top of that, I'm sitting here doing this, and this is pretty much what she had to work with. It would be piano chords, just kind of keeping time, a click track. A couple times we had really bad, like, garage band
Drums and
grooves.
guitar, terrible.
Yeah, it was no good. It was just done.
Like
Sometimes
everything
the
sounded
piano
like
was really,
rehearsal
like-
piano. Yeah.
It was really plunky and like felt like it was all going to be super Broadway.
Yeah, it was not what you're about to hear. So with that, I just wanted to give a little taste that she would come in cold and just have to trust us that what she just sang is gonna somehow connect to things before it and after it, and it's gonna add up to a piece of music. And session after session after session, she just crushed it. They all crushed it. It has been a singular joy to witness this.
One
go down,
annotation
because
to that
it's
as
so
well.
hard.
You are very gracious with your compliments to everybody else, but I will give a compliment to you. One of the reasons why we kept it just piano, very, very simple instrumentation, is because one of the things that Austin wanted to do is make sure that he was building the instrumentation and the arrangement off of our actors' performances. So there's all sorts of ideas, trust me, that are going through his head, but once we hear the performance and once we actually that's our take. That is where the emotional beat of this story and this character needs to sit right now. Now I'm going to write the music. So we, like he said, every actor came in with just a plunky piano, but then building off of what they gave us, that is where our score came from. So this is truly the most organic thing. There was no shoehorning in of something. It was completely based off of the story, the characters, and what our actors did with them. So let's meet another character. Are you ready? Love it. There you go. Now there's my audience. Okay. There are gods who will help and some will hinder along the way. So let's get ready to meet, starting off with Persephone, queen of the underworld, played by the inimitable Mary Elizabeth McGlynn.
Good afternoon. You're lost, little girl. You shouldn't have come here. And I sure ain't in the mood to make new friends. Go home, little girl. The shadows drawing near, and you all alone. We both know how this ends. Come on, let's see how far she bends. We all know how it ends.
Thanks for the welcome, it's my first time here. You made your feelings for me crystal clear. You play your show, I'll just go grab a beer. I didn't come here to quarrel with you. Love what you've done here, this place comes up well. You nailed the theme, it really feels like hell. Guess you're not looking for new clientele. Just as well, that's a 5-star review. Let's try the easy way, hear what I have to say.
They get younger every year. These little big shots that flow through here think they're bringing something new through the door. And
it's true that I'm just lost and small, why are you keeping your guard up?
Now she's lifting riffs from Pan. So familiar, so secondhand. What a stock dime a dozen troubadour. Honey, we've heard it 1,000 times before. Oh yeah, I've heard it 1,000 times.
That's not your copy, you didn't pay. If your name's on the door, so you don't get a say. You ready for me? Evidently they love me. I should play a residency.
They get dumber every year.
I'm a flower that you're picking, not a stick in the ground.
These are the big shots.
But come hither and consider that we shiver while you wither as you dither around.
No idea what they're all headed for. A black river, bleached bones along the shore. Let's show her something she's never seen before.
You're lost, Persephone. Look at yourself. What are you trying to prove? And to whom? You ate of that seed. Well, that's not on me. Rotten too long, blossomed all wrong.
We change shape. In time you'll see we all rot away to who we will be. Your youth wasn't stolen like it was from me.
Let me help you.
Don't touch me. I don't need help from any of you. I was alone when you know who kidnapped and crushed all my dreams to amuse. I just want Calliope back.
You've been down here too long.
Feel the darkness grow every year.
It's yourself that you suffocate.
Not enough clean air down here.
Something's going wrong now.
And then she comes back through
Too
the
much
door.
winter, not enough spring.
Brings a sound that I've heard before.
The lullaby of a muse makes everything feel new like it used to. 1,000 times before.
Unbelievable. And it's great to be in this position too, because just like our actors, we get to see these things done in a vacuum and done piecemeal, and all of a sudden, here they are, a whole song. So, get out of here with you. Chairs, anyone? Chairs? Do we need some more chairs?
Thank you.
This was iced tea. So, if you could kind of track what was happening there with the lights, you saw them change from the red to the green to the blue.
To the growing.
To the green. It's been a long day. And I'm a little drunk. But you would be too. That, hopefully you got to see, there's the indications of player input making choices throughout the song so that you could see all the different variations happening. Was that tracking with you guys? Incredible. It's seamless. Amazing. You are Mary Elizabeth McGlynn.
I am. Oh my gosh.
I have known you the longest out of anybody here on this stage.
Yeah.
You come from a musical family. Everybody in your family sings. It's kind of like for Christmas they go out caroling, and it's like, that's sweet. No, it's like 6-part harmony, and it's insane. They make glee clubs just like cringe. For you coming into this, and we had to record remotely. You were in Hawaii while we were recording, so
6 a.m. singing sessions.
woo! All day long with whiskey. For you, what did you find? You were one of the strongest characters. We had to get this one right because it is one of the biggest sources of opposition for a character. For you, what gravitated? What did you latch onto the most with Persephone?
I think it was her feeling alone, like she had been brought down, away from her family, away from her friends. And it was interesting, I sort of felt the isolation of, we had just moved to Hawaii, like 3-4 months before. And as with every move, you start to sort of take stock of what's around you, but also of what you left behind. So for me, I sort of keyed into that feeling of isolation. You know, you use what you have, and that was very present at the time because we had left everyone we knew and loved, all, you know. So I kind of, I keyed into that, and then Austin just wrote this amazing stuff that I didn't understand, like, at all. And we go in and I say, Austin, I have the first line and the rest of it. And Austin's like, we're going to take it line by line. We're going to take it segment by segment. And he helped me stay in the moment, but also be able to zoom out to see the big picture of where all of this went and what the choices that the player makes, how that changes everything. And it's so great as an actor to be able to sing the same song again, but have it a little bit changed, have the nuance a little bit different, turn it a little bit warmer towards Grace, or shut her out completely. And that was an awesome experience as an actor. I just loved it. And the singer.
This is the first time that, I know, Austin, you've been listening to these songs a lot, making sure they get mixed and put together, and obviously everyone at Summerfall has been listening to these, making sure they get implemented to the game. But man, I'm with you guys. This is the first time that I'm ever hearing this played live, and it's just truly incredible. Please, give another big hand. It's amazing. Okay. This is where I get lost. And what are we doing next? What's happening?
Same song.
Huh?
Same song.
That's right.
Different choices. Different outcome.
So just to drive this home, here's that same song. If you make even slightly different choices, they start to part ways. You'll see. We end up somewhere very different.
Hopefully I'll make my entrance right this time.
That was out loud. Second chance.
Second chance. You're lost, little girl. You shouldn't have come here. And I sure ain't in the mood to make new friends. Go home, little girl. The shadows drawing near, and you all alone. We both know how this ends. Let's see how far she bends. We all know how this ends.
Hope everyone's having a good night. I guess I'm this evening's sacrifice. I'll see what I can do. You deserve a good show. Big hand for your usual MC. She's planned a brutal takedown just for me. Hopefully I'll last a couple rounds. You deserve a good show. I won't let you down.
My, we caught a butterfly. Such a delicate thing. What a find. I hope she doesn't mind when we pull off her wings. Maybe you don't know who I am. Maybe you don't know who I am.
Oh wait, you're she, the Persephone? Oh boy, a celebrity dissing me. Now remind me, Pete, jog my memory. Sorry, not upon my ancient history. Underworld, now that rings a bell. Was it you who was married to the king of hell? It's hazy, Hades, so you're his lady? Before my time, because I'm such a baby.
A pop quiz. What do you think that this is? A little poetry slam. Cute rhymes, but you're out of time. Do you know who I am? Maybe you don't know who I am.
Please teach me my ABCs. Me, I never featured in Euripides. So where are they now? Wow, look around. You're the big cheese of a hole in the ground.
Don't you have any idea who you're dealing with, child? Surprise, surprise, coins on your eyes. Give them to the ferryman. Get it in your little head. You're spitting at the queen of the dead.
Out of interest, is anyone here dead? No? Yeah, that's probably what I would have said. Hey, let's prove that we're alive. Let me hear you. People on my right. Here we go.
Stop it! No! Stop it!
Yes.
How dare you! No!
On the left now. Come on. What are you gonna do now, Persephone? I shout out and the crowd is there for me. Voices joyous, join me steadily. Catch that as the sound of destiny. Who sends for me to question me? Persephone, they said to me, Queen of the dead, you're dead to me. I'm the muse, who are you to step to me?
Okay, you win.
Come on, that's... I am gonna call out. Laura asked specifically, she was like, please don't make me sing that one live. We're like, oh, we never do that to you. And you nailed it, you crushed it. You deserve a break.
Okay.
Go take a break.
Bye.
Amazing, amazing.
Do you want me here or do I leave?
I want to introduce more of the cast. You get a drink. Get me a drink too.
Got it.
2. Amazing. I get gobsmacked. Like I'm not. I know they're good, but then I see it happen. I'm just like. Okay. So there's 2 more. Okay. I'm trying to figure out how many people we're going to talk to. So we're going to, there's a few more people. That's for me. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Let's meet some more of our cast, shall we? While someone goes to the bar and gets me a drink. Please welcome to the stage. I'm going to be over here. Here we go. 3 incredibly talented people. You're probably very familiar with them. We're going to meet them right now. Anjali Bhimani, who plays Medusa. Or not. Winging it. How about Rahul Kohli? Do we have a Rahul Kohli? Great. We got 1. Let's roll the dice. Do we have a Felicia Day? We have a Felicia Day. So, awesome. Kick-ass. Is she? Amazing. It's going very well. Rahul Kohli, I'm going to start with you, buddy.
Hey, Troy.
You say that you are not a singer.
Correct.
And we knew that going in. Mm-hmm. But thankfully, we talked you into this. So, why? What made you say yes? And how did you feel at the end of it?
Yeah, this is not something I would, like, jump at the chance to do. It's intimidating to do a musical game. But it's you and it's Austin and you guys are family. So I took a chance. I was filming up in Vancouver a show, and I flew down for a couple of days to record this role with you. We prefaced the day, though, with saying, what if this character can't sing? And you guys agreed. So that's how I got away with it.
What if he's a mute?
Yeah. And I don't know how much I should say, but so I've kind of been going through a bit of the motions as an actor, and I was working on something and I was not feeling too great about, do I love this anymore? Am I having fun? Am I just going through the motions? And then I spent 2 days with you guys, and it felt like fun again. It was like singing in the shower and with mates.
That's actually how we recorded it.
That was the audition. But yeah,
picturing that.
I honestly, I walked away from it being like, oh, you still love what you do. Don't worry. Like, I know you do the machine and you're on the, you know, the shows can become slightly mechanical to a certain degree, but that was just pure fun. It was just making each other laugh and swinging for the fences and yeah, it kind of rejuvenated me.
There is something that, a microphone that can work.
Oh yeah.
That's a good one.
Now
We got you a fresh one.
That's a good action here.
And she was gone.
I'm on Twitch. I know how to use this.
The microphone just appeared from nowhere. We should probably set this up a little bit more. The character that you play is one of, I can pick, one of my favorite love stories of the entire game. And it's this beautiful, you're a minotaur. Do you know what a minotaur is?
Typecast.
You are exceptionally tall, but we wanted to find this just unique voice, and instead of playing the what you think you get for this big, gruff character, we found literally one of the most lovable, cuddable people I could personally find. And that was you, just in case you were wondering who this person I was referencing.
Right.
But every song that you came in, you swung for the fences and you gave it your all, and the authenticity that you gave, this is going to be a love fest of how much we love these actors. The authenticity that you gave is really where that character was born. It was in such a beautiful presentation. I almost wish that we would have done a song with you, but I can't wait for you guys to hear more. You shut up. Now, Felicia Day.
Troy Baker.
Goddamn
Hi,
Felicia Day.
Thank you.
You've got a little bit of a history with musicals.
I do.
You've done a musical before. I didn't know that you were this powerful of a singer.
I mean, I don't believe it, but you gave me a spine, Troy. Not only is this guy handsome, has great hair, incredible voice, he's an incredible director. And when I mean he is truly an incredible director. And when you go through the motions of doing a lot of acting in LA, I actually did
I'm familiar.
Yeah, and you're like, hit the mark and just say the word and get out, right? And I really feel like working with you and David and the whole team made me realize, oh yeah, I'm an artist. Like we could explore this and talk about why these words were written the way they were and what we could do with them that maybe was unexpected and form a character in a really thoughtful, artistic way. And I really appreciate that you gave me that gift. So thank you.
You were a gift. You play Athena.
Yes.
Which is the thing that I love that we got to do with you is Athena is an incredibly powerful. She is, for all intents and purposes, the leader of our not quartet. What's the words? I don't know. There's more than four.
Pantheon?
I know that much.
Pantheon?
Coordinate calendar is failing me. I want to say a gaggle. That's not. What's the? What?
Cadre.
Sure.
I thought it was a good word.
Our cadre, our cabal of gods. That's a stupid word to use ever.
Pantheon, but
Group. Just group.
A group.
Or a pantheon.
Speak simply. A bunch.
Okay.
Anyway.
Or a pantheon.
Whatever the denomination and whatever we're calling this group, bunch, cabal, cadre, you're too smart for me. Get out of here. I love you. You are the... No, sit down, please. By all means. If you're going to the bar...
I hope you have to pee-pee.
You are the leader of them. And you brought this sugar, saccharine sweetness to her that was completely unexpected and very similar to the Minotaur is there's everything that we would think about these characters. You guys brought something to it that was so novel and new that also played against the type, and it makes it incredibly compelling and incredibly interesting.
Well, thank you. No, playing Athena was a gift because when David, I worked with David on Mark of the Assassin, which was a DLC for Dragon Age 2. And it was very, high profile, very interesting experience. And his writing is, I'm just a huge Dragon Age fan, so I was such a fangirl working with him. But when he called me to do this part, I was kind of intimidated because Athena is, she's a leader. She's the one who's keeping the pantheon of gods that remain together.
Pantheon, that was the word I was thinking of. Pantheon, all right. I call them a group, but go ahead.
Okay. Anyway. But it was really interesting experience because certainly I played a lot of ingenue characters who have been very innocent, more, and this was a different change for me. But it also was
came in a time in my life that I feel like, oh, I can be a boss. I can be somebody who's a lot more self-confident. I can wear a freaking red power suit. Okay? Is this awesome? I bought a steamer for this, okay? I bought a steamer, and I burned myself with it. Thank you. But yeah, it was really fun to play this character in that context, and I feel like, again, I discovered a facet of myself as an artist and a performer that I didn't know I had. So thank you for being there for me.
Absolutely. They're incredible, aren't they? Amazing. I really should not be in charge, you guys. That would have been fun for you to laugh at too, but that's okay. I think, what are we doing next? Somebody shout at me. What are we doing?
Another song?
Another song? Wait, is this?
Well, did we ever find Anjali? Is she okay?
She's there somewhere. She found my drink, I think.
I just want to, for the record, whenever Troy's off stage, she's screaming for a drink, okay? I don't know what you did to him.
It's a cry for help.
Oh, there you go. Look.
Oh, here she is.
Yes, you're missing. We
That's
miss
an
you.
entrance.
That's
Get
an
over
entrance.
here. So, I probably
Give it
messed
up
up.
to
It doesn't
Anjali.
matter. Playing Medusa. Sorry. We're going to get into your song later, but I did want to be... Anjali Bhamani, everybody. She plays Medusa in our game. Ow. These are your family.
So, yeah, sorry, guys.
It's all good. We're having fun.
There are a lot of snacks in the
Discussing
green
words.
room, okay?
No, I didn't, anyway.
What do you call a large amount of people? What would you call them?
A platoon, a gazillion-ish, I
work.
don't know.
Pantheon.
I'm gonna go with a bunch.
I don't know, a ton?
A bunch.
A fam? I
group?
call them a fam. A fam of people.
I think we're probably gonna get into this later, but I want to ask you now because I can't think of anything else to do. You were the first character and the first song that we recorded. So we all walked into that session with fingers crossed, hoping that it would work, hoping that it would be able to be something that we could articulate, hoping that our actor would be able to pick up on what we were putting down. And we also started off with one of the most complex characters because for the most part, everyone is them. You, being you, brought a lot of character to Medusa. Can you tell me why?
Oh, so many reasons. Well, first of all, I want to address what you were saying about it being the first song and us not knowing what was going to happen. And I'm sure plenty of people have this story in their lives, but there are a few people in the world that if they say, "Hey, can you come do this thing?" the answer is yes. I don't know what the thing is, but the answer is yes, and you're one of those people because I trust you to put me in a position where I will be able to do the thing that you need me to do well. I did not know that that was going to be Medusa.
Yes.
But I love creature voices in ways that are unexpected. And this role has been written in such a beautiful way that you see so many aspects and so many layers of this character who historically has been depicted as just this villain, just straight up this awful monster. So the fact that there were all of these different layers to play with and all of these different voices to play with all in one song, that to me was delicious. It was just playtime with all of you. And every session felt like that because none of us knew what it was supposed to be, so it was whatever we wanted it to be. And I loved that. I loved that. It was just a giant playtime. And I just loved, I also felt like you guys were fun. We were figuring out, can we do this thing? Maybe, can you do this? Anjali, can you do this thing? And I was like, yeah, I can do it. Let's try it. I don't know, I'll try anything twice. So ask my husband. But getting to discover what those things were going to be and getting to discover the surprises in that role were really exciting.
It paid off, and what you heard Austin say before, where it's plucking out a piano, I would think that maybe Medusa's song, Look Into Me, is probably one of the furthest away arrangement-wise from what it started, as far as like coming from just a plucking out piano to what it is. And you'll hear, for those of you who are with us, you will hear that later once our live stream friends have said goodnight, because it's past their bedtime. Okay, I think, everyone's looking at me, I don't know what to do. To Rahul Kohli, Felicia Day, Anjali Bhimani, another big round of applause. We're going to send them back to the bar. There is, yeah, keep it going, because it's awkward if they walk off and you're not clapping anymore. That's how we do it. Are we doing...
We're going to take it back to the gym.
Are we taking it back to the gym? Fantastic. Okay. So there is one more character that we have yet to meet, but we've talked a lot about tonight, and that is the last muse, Calliope. So would you like to meet her? Right. In order to do that, let's go back to where we started. Back to a high school gym with a lonely girl, a young woman named Grace, where she encounters the last muse.
Hi.
Oh, God. Wait, let me hear it. Okay. Like a boat lost at sea with no sails, not a breeze. I am drifting cold waters, no star to be seen. Is the world too much, or is it just me? Everything I set upon unravels at my feet. Everything I've learned wasted on a girl who doesn't know how to be free. Like a boat lost at sea with no sails, not a breeze. I am drifting cold waters, no star to be seen. Oh, hello. Fire furious, I have burned my tongue. Grief from all the promises, too many dreams unsung. All the steps I didn't take and paths proved untrue. Is there any path through? Like a boat lost at sea, with no sails, not a breeze. Still have your life. I am drifting cold waters, no star to be seen. All things that lose their way can find it again. There is no inertia in the ocean. Maybe if I paddle hard enough, I'll fight the waves, try to be tough. Can I belong to the sea? Like a boat lost at sea, with no sails, not a breeze.
see.
Bye.
Playing Calliope, the last moves will be Ashley Johnson. Amazing. You did it. And you crushed it. Get out of here.
I'm out. Am I gone again?
Right now, I would love to bring up someone who is no stranger to games. His love stories, especially in games with Dragon Age, you guys may be familiar with. He's our creative director. I want to throw it over to him, but first, I also would love to just say thank you to our incredible crew tonight. Sean is on monitors. Joel, our LD, Jason, our sound, and once again, Austin Wintry, our band, and our incredible musicians.
And Troy, if I may, I also just would be remiss not to mention that I got to write these songs with 4 incredible song co-writers. They did all the lyrics of the band Tripod, Stephen Gates, Simon Hall, Scott Edgar, and Montaigne. And I just would not be right to not acknowledge their huge impact they have had on this game and on me, and it's just been a dream. Carry on.
To close out this portion of the evening, we'll say goodbye to our live stream friends, and we'll continue the festivities here in this theater. Please welcome to the stage our creative director, David Gator.
Woo!
There he is. Here, I got you a fresh mic.
Thank you so much. Can't tell you what a long road it's been for us to get here. For those of you at home, thank you. We'll be closing up the stream right away. For those of you who have joined us here, we were reaching an intermission. Please stay with us as we continue the program. But I just want to say hi to everyone back in Australia. The team has been a joy to work with, and we have worked so hard on this game. And from them to you, we have one last thing we want to show everyone on the stream and you here. And I can't be prouder to bring to you the Stray Gods trailer.
Did you lose your keys, Fred? I thought you'd be... What the... Calliope? I'm so sorry.
Grace, you know that you're lost now. You've been given powers you don't understand.
You say you didn't kill Calliope. You have 1 week to prove it. What do I do?
Start singing.
So sorry you had to be here for this. I'm in the dark too as you're hearing this. But someone is dead and I'm losing my head. Like the goat said, this is my time to shine.
It's not a simple matter to kill an idol.
You want answers? Fight for them.
How could you throw that gauntlet at me? Could your heart shrivel any further?
You abandoned me to a terrible fate.
This isn't about you. Enough!
True magic is a different and older power. Ready to face the music?
Only you can decide. Lost in a moment, lost in a song.
You're always looking out for me, Freddie. Best friends to the end, right?
Lost in a moment, lost in a song.
I wish I knew where I fit. Surely your life is just beginning.
Lost in a moment.
Very soon,
Lost in a moment.
the idols will be no more.
Lost in a moment.
It's the first time I've seen that trailer. Oh! August 3rd, definitely. I love saying this to support devs. Please, wishlist is on Steam now. We can't wait for it to be into your hands. And other body parts, I'm assuming. I don't know. Weird. Thank you again for everybody who's watching on the live stream. Please use the hashtag StrayGods and talk about this. Share your thoughts. Tell us what you think about the songs, about our cast, about our story, the little that you know. For everybody else that's here in the house, go get another drink. I know that I'm going to. We're going to take a quick 15-minute break, and we're going to come back, and we're going to be talking more to our cast and a few more songs. So thank you for being a part of the night. We'll be back in 15.